package is 0, you need to work for 1 year. Will you work, guys? Will you work?
Don't say yes.
Don't say yes. Don't say yes, that's not the rule. I'm telling you, you can't even sustain 1 month without that. And that too in a Bangalore kind of environment. Okay? So somehow we gathered some of the competent people, some of the high potential people with trial and error. Okay? For trial and error, what we used to say is, initially our statement was like this. Okay? You do 1 month of probation period with us. Suppose if your interest is very good, we are going to pay you after 1 month. We used to just bluff it. We did not have 1 rupee of investment also initially, I am telling you. We used to bluff it. We used to get the work. We got to know how to get the work from the people freely. Okay, so this is the one key feature I would like to tell you, because every month we used to tell that, okay, after 1 month, okay, your performance was not good and they used to get some experience letter from us and they used to go. But they settled in a good organizations later on. Because 1 month was a very short period of time, it was like an internship. We used to hire them as interns for 1 month. We did not charge anything for them also. We even did not pay them anything also. Okay? But they used to work. We used to tell them to work, we used to tell them to design these things, these are the things. So at that time only the research and development of the mathematical modeling of our rocket engine had started. Okay, so it went on, it completed the last year only, 2021, from the day it started. Okay, there were many interns that were involved in doing such kind of projects. Okay, so yeah, but prior to that, there was this guy called Santosh, is not here with us now. But yeah, he was one of our project mates at when I told you in Pune when we went. Okay, he founded one of the incubation at Bangalore. Okay, and initially when we approached the college, for incubation, so due to COVID issues and all, we were not getting any support, much kind of support from the college institutions as well. Okay. So, but somehow then college said, okay, you can do the startup, and they said that you need to pay a rent of around 60,000 rent per month for the office if someone is coming and sitting. So we said, okay sir, we will register our company and we will keep it empty only, and let's see further in the future if something is going to happen. During those times, we used to have long conversation with our location. He used to guide us a lot actually. See, basically our work starts at 5. If everyone's work ends at 5, our work starts at 5. And till 5 it goes on till 1, 2, 3. We used to go. At that time, Lokesh sir, because seeing our enthusiasm kind of thing, he bought us one of the organization called Techno-Motivational. Okay. So it was basically aero modeling kind of thing. It basically based on STEM education. Okay, STEM is what is STEM education? What is STEM education? Basically, there will be engineering, mathematics, and science involved in it in an experimental way. Okay, that is called as STEM education. Okay, so they will be doing it for kids. Okay, kids to diploma, right? Till diploma, they used to train the students, and they are having their own robotics lab as well. And they wanted to implement aero models over there. Okay, see guys, opportunity. We don't know that such kind of organization even exists on the world. Okay, it's all about consistency. Once again, I would like to highlight this because it's all about consistency and how you approach people, how you approach some kind of persons. Okay, and sometimes it's also luck, you can say, to find the right people at the right time. Okay, one thing is believe in yourself and have confidence. Okay, have confidence, that is very much important. Okay, so luck will automatically happen at that time when you are having those things. So yeah, we had this collaboration with that company, and at that time they asked us to demonstrate some of our aero models. We said that we can build drones, we can build RC planes, we can do that, we can do this. We were sitting at home. By sitting at home, I was in my home, he was in his home in Mysore, I was in the Haveli near to that Hubli. Okay, sitting far together, we were discussing that. these models, hero models that are there in the air retards. Okay, you know air retards guys, is it radar? What happens over there? What happens guys? What happens in air retards? RC modeling, aero modeling. So that was actually a base thing guys, that was actually a base thing for me also. Okay, so here in this pic you can see, okay, this was actually the team where we demonstrated over there, okay, where we demonstrated, and these models are actually models of cards that we took for free, and we went and we somehow demonstrated, and we even took one of the students for flying those models, and later on we got this contract of developing. You know what we developed, our first product, you know what we developed? Paper planes. Paper planes. You see, there is a kit you can see over here. In Amazon also you can search. There will be a kit that will be available that is developed. Okay, and that kit included various kinds of paper plane models. Okay, that was our first product. Being aeronautical engineering, developing a paper planes, which will be developed by 4 students. See, business is as simple as that. I am telling you. Okay? Even a humble and a simple paper plane can turn you into a big business people. Okay, there is a lot of business in it. We developed that kit, and right now, even now, that kit is under production and it is being implemented over there. Okay, that was our first product. So we started with paper plane, not with rockets. Our aim was to go with rockets. See, in entrepreneurship, being flexible is important. Okay, being flexible in your domain, because what you think and what customer wants is completely different sometimes. Okay, to understand that gap, again it will take many more time. Okay, it took some more time for us also. Okay, so when we got those kits from the help of Lokesh sir, so we developed those kits and we just moved forward. Okay, later on we got into one of the interns from Instagram. He texted and his name is Somam Deshpande. Okay, I would like to tell you that he is such a kind of enthusiast person. Like at a class of 11th only, he developed one of his satellites, and he holds around 2 to 3 records. And today I am proud to tell you that he is a part of our team, and this is one of the first satellites what he built over here. Okay. So later on, as the conversation and the struggle continues, no one will actually listening to us that we will be doing this kind of thing, that kind of thing. Till now, people don't believe that we are going to do. When we even informed our friends, okay, many of our friends got to know, okay, they are doing some startup, they are doing this, they are doing that. Instead of joining the hands, they were talking behind our backs. I am telling you, because when we used to conduct some internship, when we used to, they used to see some of the posts in the Instagram also, like what we had done, what the progress of our company. When they used to see, they should tell us, okay. All of a sudden, the question was, what is your income? How much you have earned? What is the business you are doing? What is your salary in your company? These are unanswerable questions. When it comes from your own friends who were very close to you and you. Okay, so those kind of scenarios actually happened with us. Okay, even now it will be happening. But right now, no one is questioning us. That is one true thing. I would like to tell that, because whenever they see a social media post nowadays, they will be like, okay, they are doing something. Let's see. Let's not question them. Let's see our progress. But yeah. So later on, we met such kind of people and we got into different technologies. And yeah, in the entrepreneurship, you should be able to ready to learn new technologies first. Okay, it will be now completely different from what you will be learning in your academics. Okay, there will be no aerodynamics, there will be no elements of aeronautical engineering, which are all no one is going to sell it. But application will be there. In order to get to know how you are going to apply it, it takes again a lot of time. Because guys, have you seen any rocket books being taught in Srinivas Institute of Technology. See now, guys, any rocket technology being taught over here? No, the branch itself is the aeronautics. Okay, they cannot teach that. That is the other thing. Even though out of your interest, if you want to do, you will be not getting the time here. Okay? And to get to know the parts of the rocket only, it took a lot of time for us. It took a really lot of time for us. And to get into those kind of results, you see, these are some of our rocket models actually what we made. This is actually a printed model. This is actually a printed model. And this is one of the engines that we did with one of our collaborators. I'll come to that. Okay? Initially we did this, and this model only is being done over here. Okay? This is actually a fuel injector, and that is the converging diverging nozzle with the regenerative cooling. Okay? Initially when we started designing this, we even did not know what is regenerative cooling. You know guys what is regenerative cooling? Anyone? What is regenerative cooling? In turbine cooling you might have studied about that. Gas turbines. Fine, it's a kind of thing wherein which fuel is used to cool the engine. Okay, fuel is found where the heat will be supplied and that will be done. Fine. So later on, with that struggle itself, we went on approaching one of the company called Orbitex. Okay, there is this company called Orbitex. You can even Google it. It's a Jaipur-based company working on reusable launch vehicle. It is the only one in India working on reusable launch vehicle, and the founder is actually the ISRO scientist. Okay. He's an ISRO scientist, his name is Lucy. Okay. And there we came in collaboration with one of the other person also called Dr. Jatin Mohani. Okay, you can even Google him. He is one of the youngest researcher in India. He is 23 or 22, 1 year younger than me I think, but he completed his PhD in Russia. Okay. So we came across through such kind of personalities and we developed some of our knowledge. Okay. So the collaboration went something like this, like we are going to, like we built such kind of confidence even though we had nothing. We had nothing guys, we had nothing, not even a proper office, but we built such kind of confidence with them such that they agreed to build a propulsion system from us to their reusable launch vehicle. Okay. And that was the moment wherein which we entered into a rocket domain as well. And we actually started working and developing the rocket engines. And we even built their test bed. You can see over there. This is the test bed actually. This is the rocket engine test bed. But disclose the entire design. That side is a bloody design over there. But yeah, that was the test bed what we designed for testing the rocket, the liquid rocket engines. Cryogenic liquid rocket engines. Yeah. So later on, the journey continued, and we even started thinking in a much wider perspective. Like we thought of introducing e-commerce, we thought of introducing the IT sector. Because you see, even if you are doing all of this, there is no money yet. There is no money yet, and we can't even pitch all these things to our investors. See, there is no credibility. We can't say that our company is going to sustain. And at that time, we heard this word called business model. You know guys, what is business model? No? Anyone, what is business model? Business model is what actually used to pitch for the investor, and that is actually required for a business to show that is having some kind of business that is going on over there. We did not know that the company should have a business model till that time. Okay. So it was actually learning from real scratch, guys, I am telling you. Okay. It's actually learning from the real scratch, and later on we went on developing our own business model for different products. Okay. Each product should have its own business model, how it is going to sustain the market for upcoming next 5 to 10 years. Okay. So based on that, the investment is going to happen. Okay. And during the time of that COVID also, we were not even settled in the Bangalore, where our office is right now. Okay, so the registration has been done, the MSME registration was done. Okay, it was like medium and small scale industry. Okay, and no one was there in the incubation because they asked us to pay 60,000 rent in the bank. Fine, and but by the back end only, we once visited our incubation facility to just have a look at it. At that time, we had one of our collaborators called the integrated defense system, and they required high-speed expendable area target vehicle. Heard of it? Abhyas is one thing you might have heard of. Okay. Abhyas is one thing that is developed by DRDO actually. The similar kind of vehicle, even one of the private companies was developing at that time. And during those times, they asked us to develop the rocket engines for those. It will be actually rocket-assisted launch vehicle. Okay. Here you can see in this model. These are actually the rocket engines. On top of it, there will be an unmanned aerial vehicle that is going to fly off. Okay. So they asked us to design those things, and we did those things and also gave it to him, but it was not approved. It was not approved. It was not approved, and that we called him many times. And while looking at the number of calls we used to call him, he blocked us. Because we were really impatient guys, we wanted a sudden quick response from them. Okay. From that incident, we learned how to be patient with clients. How to be patient with clients, because we can't push them. It is like a journey, like learning from scratch, as I am telling you now, learning from really scratch. Okay. And these are actually the turbo pumps what we actually designed for fuel flow of the rocket engine. Yeah, you can see over here the rocket. Okay, this was actually our engineering project. This was our engineering project, and we made it to create the brand name initially. Though it was in the college only. Okay, even now it is in the college, I think so. Though it was in the college only, we published in the Instagram saying that it is one of our product. Okay, it was not with us, it was in the college. Okay, we had this blind confidence to move ahead. To learn, okay, so that's what kept us ahead. And you see, this is the rocket engine actually, liquid rocket engine on the side. These are some of other products that we developed later on. But yeah, this was our initial team guys. The first photo you can see. Okay, I am sitting next to the rocket on the right, and next to me is Mr. Dhanush. That was actually taken in the library building for the press conference actually, but which did not actually happen. Let me see that. Yeah. Okay. So later on, we collaborated with that company, that is Architects India Aerospace. Okay. And the journey continued, and we signed MOU with them. Okay. This is the time where we signed the MOU with them, and later on we entered into one of the collaborations with Orbitex for a reusable launch vehicle, okay, for designing their propulsion system. Actually, we are considered as their propulsion wing. Okay, we actually officially become the propulsion wing of those Orbitex people. Okay, and there was even one talk by one of the company, Tears of India, I think. Yeah. So we had one of the talk over there. We used to do all kinds of things to get to know the brand name. Okay, sitting in one corner of our room. So that the corner photo you can see over there. That is actually the publishing what we did in our Instagram for creating the brand. Yeah, this was actually a demonstration done at Techmon Meshana by taking the models of air leaders. Okay, the models. They are not even with us also. Okay, fine. And later on, how the things changed, how the things happened. Okay, later on, me and Dhanush moved to Bangalore. You see, we even have to see the financial status. We are not rich enough. We are not Ambani's sons and all. We have to look towards financial status and all. And we got placed in some other companies as well. Okay, I worked as a physics instructor, and later on. Even now I am working with one of the research agencies called Aeronautical Development Agency at the Ministry of Defence. He is working as a software engineer. Okay. So as the journey continued at Bangalore, okay, we got in much more contact with our office at Koramangala. It is based in Koramangala. Okay. So there Many of the startups who had started initially along with us had vanished out because of the financial issues. Okay, just like us when they started. Okay, so right now there is only one company, that is us, who is standing still over there and handling many kinds of projects over there. Okay, so now the situation is such like the incubation itself. Okay, the incubation head itself has become one of our investors, and by seeing by looking at our efforts and by seeing the things what we had done on the go, he had invested around 25 million. He had invested around 25 million, and that is actually a big issue for us. Actually, it's actually 25 lakhs to be very frank. And the office is also free for us. We are not paying anything. No. Okay, because we had collaborated with that college in such a way that now we are responsible for building drone research facility at that college, and we are conducting workshops over there. We are conducting internships over there. Okay, even the college is generating revenue to us. Even we are generating the revenue through them. Okay, so to be very frank, from zero how it started, this year's net profit, if I am going to disclose to you, is it will be around 8 lakhs, most probably. Yeah, it will be a net profit what we had gained this year, and it might be increasing in the upcoming days as well. Okay. So what I would like to say is, see, these are many different collaborators with which we had actually collaborated and did different kinds of projects. And right now, one more project is going on for agricultural drones. We are working towards that as well, building the agricultural drones for Arecanut and cracking that market. Okay. So basically, what I would like to say is, guys, it's all about consistency. Okay. Even though if you don't see results, consistently try it, but don't waste time over there. I'm telling you. Don't waste time over there if it is not giving you any results. Keep a backup plan and try consistently. Keep a backup plan, try consistently. Because I'm sure many of us are middle-aged people. I mean, below average family kind of scenario over there. The financial issues. Okay. The financial issues plays a major role over here. Okay. So that thing you need to take care of when you try to build your startup or come up with your own ideas as a business. Okay. And one big thing what we had learned is, before starting the startup, we had to look, is the market available for it or not. Okay. You can't build your passion all of a sudden into a startup, because sometimes your passion might be something else. You want to do some videos, or you want to do some funny videos like content, those things and all. You can't sell them. You can't build a business out of it. You can't build an entire business out of it. That is not an entrepreneurial journey. Yeah, that is your passion. You are doing it. You might be earning something, but that is not a business or lifelong kind of thing. Okay. So before starting any business, before starting an entrepreneurial business, what we had learned, first thing is, we should see the company's credibility, whether it is going to sustain for the past minimum 10 years. That you need to see. And prior to that, you also need to do a business model kind of thing. See, we had learned all these concepts out of nowhere. Okay. At that time, I was really remembering Mr. Srinidhi sir's class, actually. Hope I would have studied that much more efficiently. I don't know. He's not there. He's not there. Fine. Okay. So yeah, this was the kind of journey that we implemented, as it started from scratch and we implemented and we tried it. Basically, guys, you should have that confidence. Even if you are having nothing, you should have that confidence that you are going ahead and you are moving forward and you can do something. And you can do something with the passion you are having. And there will be a lot of difficulties. One thing is, initially you are graduated and you are starting a aerospace with rocket science. They will say that, okay, recently graduated, you have to study more further, do higher studies. There were such kind of scenarios also, where people suggested us to do higher studies, where people suggested us to study further. Okay, that thing will be there. Okay, because you will be facing a lot of humiliations. because you come from a very low background, zero financial issues, okay? There is no financial credibility over there, and technically also sometimes will be not so strong, because I know how many of you are listening to classes very carefully. Fine. So those are some kind of things, and when you start doing those things on your own, you will get to know what the subjects actually tell us, what the theoretical subject actually tell us, and when you see those things implemented by you as a engineers, okay, in the upcoming days, you will actually feel that okay, what we had studied are actually being applied, okay, are actually being applied, and that's how it is, and it is going on very good right now. Right now, even yesterday we conducted one of the workshops at our incubation itself, and right now weekly we are going over there, and we are into our office. We have our own access cards, we have our own ID cards. You know, nowadays we even have CA, chartered accountant, to maintain the accounts and all, and from zero to it grown like that. So it's basically the journey, guys. I'm telling you, it's not about the end result. And even, okay, suppose let's say, even if any of your idea is going to fail, definitely you will be learning a lot of positive things from it, and that's what remains in your life, and that is very much important, because that's what happened. Okay, we learned how to coordinate meeting, how to work on new ideas, at that conversation in the railway platform with the okay. From that time itself, we got to know what needs to be done, what not need to be done, and along with the journey, along with the consistency. Okay, many times parents won't support you for your ideas, what you are having, because we even had faced that. Parents will be like, what are you doing every time? Go and do some job, earn some money. Especially for boys, it will be a lot of headache and after your graduation. And even girls might face it. I don't know, because many of my friends I have seen, for girls it will be a marriage issue, and for boys it will be a work issue. They have to support the family, and girls should have to marry. It will be something like that. Generally, I'm saying. But yeah, if your parents are supporting, that is well and fine. Even if your parents are not supporting, you have to find your own way how you can do your work. Okay, many times we feel tired. We come to home, we sleep. We take our phone, we see some entertainment videos, and we just feel asleep, and we just waste our time many times. Okay, so those are actually the time that we need to utilize, I'm telling you, for our own thing. That's why I told you in the beginning also, we need to explore ourselves. When we explore ourselves, we get to know what we need to do actually. When we get to know that, however, we will find some time for it. However, we will find some time for it. Because, you see, let me ask you this. You want some food to be eaten at night, okay, dinner. Will you skip it? If you are hungry, will you skip it? Just because you are tired? No, right? You will get to know about the life much more when you are investing your time on yourself as well. Okay? Try to invest your time on yourself, and whatever it is, there will be a lot of failures, there will be a lot of highs and low, ups and downs. Okay? There will be a lot of constant phase. Okay? It goes like an ECG graph. Many times life goes like an ECG graph, but keep consistency based. Okay? Keep consistency. At least with your hope, at least with your belief. Believe in yourself, I'm telling you. Believe in yourself once again. Okay? Believe in yourself, and move ahead. Definitely there will be a period of time where even you can do a lot of things much more than us, and there will be many other things as well. Okay? So this was a part of our journey, and yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, Deepak mentioned most of the things, yeah, which we learned from past to end of you regarding our product growth. Yeah. This show actually